Hello and welcome everyone. I am Linda Israel and thank you so very much for being here at my live stream on YouTube. I go live every Monday at 3:45 p.m. Central Standard Time unless I'm on vacation or something else comes up, but generally I'm live or I have a premiere video that you can come and watch. If you're watching this as a replay after the live stream has ended and you're on a computer, you can look for the little gear at the bottom of the screen and change the speed. If you're on a mobile device, generally the three little dots at the top, you can use those to change the playback speed to get through a little faster, because generally my live streams last around 2 to 2.5 hours. I want to thank Robin for being my moderator and administrator and note taker throughout the live stream. She is generally my one right-hand woman, if you will, and I am so thankful to have her. She also is an administrator of the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group. Occasionally, if she's not available, one of the other administrators will come over and help me, or a friend will help me moderate the video today. If you have questions, please feel free to put those in all caps and I'll do my best to answer those questions. If I don't see it, please ask again. Or if you know the answer to somebody's question, please answer it. Hey, if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to share with us by saying, hey, I have a YouTube channel and this is what I do on it. You won't be able to share a link, but you can at least talk about your YouTube channel. Let's keep the chat upbeat, friendly, and helpful. If you are having a great day, let us know. But honestly, we don't want the negative, what is going on in the world right now, because we are here to escape that, to be inspired, to be friendly, and have some fun. During the live stream, you have an opportunity to earn junk bucks. You can type !bucks to see how many that you have once Junkie Joe is up, because this is preliminary and I've pre-recorded this. Once you have 2,000 junk bucks, you can redeem those by typing a word and you can get a $10 off coupon to my shop. How do you earn junk bucks? Just by being here, chatting with us. So make sure that you speak up in the chat so that Junkie Joe registers that you're here, and by playing the in-chat games, and then also whenever you make donations. Occasionally I have raffles. In fact, right now there should be Junkie Joe coming up. You can type !raffle just as that says, and you can enter the raffle to win 200 junk bucks. If you make a donation during my live stream, do go over to my website at lindaisrael.com. You can see the name scrolling across the bottom here, and create a user account. Once you've created a user account on my website, make sure that you use the contact me form and say, hey, my name is on YouTube and I donated, and then I can get you added to the YouTube donator membership on my website. What does that do? Well, a member of my website in the YouTube donator membership gets 5% off orders in my shop, gets several digital downloads for free, and during the live stream when you donate, you get a chance to win the journal that I raffle off at the very end. Throughout the live stream, I will have different raffles giving away prizes. If you will type !raffle when you see those come up, then you can have a chance to win those items. We're going to get started here in just a moment. Thank you so much for being here today. When the video is over, come back and leave a comment. Tell me what you liked about today's video, or if you have questions and you're watching this as a replay, use that comment section down below. Also, look in the description box to links to the Friendly Junk Journal People Facebook group, as well as by Linda Israel, my Instagram, Twitter, my website, and generally I try to update the products that I use, and those links are in the description box as well. All right, well, let's get started.
Well, hello. How is everybody? Welcome, 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 welcome. So glad to have you here. Well, here we are, another week. I hope you had a great week. I've had a busy week. Those that are subscribers to my subscription box, they are running late. I am waiting on the print portion. The guy that prints it for me had an amazing opportunity. He had to travel. I think it was 12 states, maybe I may be wrong, but I know it was several different states that he had to travel because he also puts vinyl on vehicles, like the name of a company, that kind of stuff. And he made, I believe, I probably shouldn't say it publicly, but I believe he made $500,000. So I don't blame him for being late on getting my measly little job done. But he's supposed to be back in town, and hopefully this week things will get to the proper doneness, if you will, getting it all finished so that I can go pick it up. I got the Shattered Angels. I've got everything else ready to go. I'm just waiting on the printed portion. So thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate your support. I greatly appreciate you taking the time to hang out with me today. I'm working with a kit from Norella called Little Blossoms. It's a beautiful little floral kit that features butterflies and birds and lots of different types of flowers. I told her, I said, this kit kind of blends with the Amarillo Rose kit. So if you already have the Amarillo Rose and you want to maybe get that eclectic feel when you're creating a journal, so you want a little bit more floral, this would be a good kit to go with it. Or if you don't have the Amarillo kit and you don't have this one, get both of them. The ocean will be there when he gets back. Exactly. Thank you so much, Donna. Thank you so very much. I do them myself. I'm not very good at it, but as long as y'all don't look very close, they look pretty good. All right. So I decided that since y'all, I don't know, most of the feedback I got was you enjoyed the accordion fold journal. This time, I decided I would kind of pre-make some of it, so hopefully I could get it all done in one session. But if I can't, then I have a garden tea party journal to give away today if we make it to our donation goal, and we will definitely be giving this away next week. By the way, if you do make a donation, I greatly appreciate it. It helps support me. You can do it through Streamlabs or you can do it through YouTube. I get more of the money from Streamlabs than I do from YouTube because they take, I think, 30% now, maybe 35%. Ah, you bought Nail Boo. You got your own. Yay! Well, cool. We need to get together. Maybe if you're not busy this week, we can have lunch. Maybe after the kid arrives. And maybe I'll deliver it to you in person. Let me know. So anyhow, what was I saying? I got a journal. Oh, if you make a donation, make sure you go over to my website at lindaisrael.com and create a user account, because you then get a membership on my website. So making a donation nets you a membership to my website for the YouTube donators group or member, gets a discount on items in my shop. They get several free digital downloads. And during the live that y'all donate, you get an opportunity to win the journal that I'm making. Okay, perfect. Well, send me a message and let's do that. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. Okay, so thank you so much, Sam. Refresh, Julie, refresh. Maybe I need to change it. Hey, Sophia, isn't it early morning for you? Are you staying up late? Did you take a nap? Hey, Sally, welcome. Okay, so what I did was, I'll kind of show you from the backside because I've kind of already done half of the journal ahead of time. This is a campaign postcard an extra long postcard. I think it's 11 by 6 inches. I trimmed it down to be 8.5 inches tall because I was using the digital pages and I didn't want to have to fill in with a different size. Thank you so much, Margie, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I took one of those, and then I had some mail about, I think, a life insurance policy that kind of sends you all of the, here's what you get, what you can do, how to get the money, that kind of stuff. And so what I did was I started accordion folding every 6 inches, and then I made a 1/4 of an inch little gusset. Can you kind of see that? The reason why I did that is because I plan to put pockets and possibly some additional flips and folds, that kind of stuff. And I didn't want it to be so bulky that it was like wonky on one side, So I thought this way it should evenly distribute through the whole thing. And I see where this didn't get glued down all the way. So I'm going to start over here. In fact, I'm going to poke some glue down right here because I see this didn't glue. Thank you, Sherry, for your Sherry Deskins, for your donation. So here's what I've got. I've got a piece here that I want to make the back cover, and I have a piece that's going to go here. I think what I want to do to start with is to glue down what's going to be my tie. So I've got a strip of fabric, and I just kind of wrapped it around and made it the length I thought would work for this journal. And I'm going to put a little strip of glue here. And I just remembered this is a slicky postcard. So whenever you're doing slicky postcard type, it's a little bit difficult to glue to with the leans. It kind of pops off. So I've got some Fabri-Tac that I'm going to use. That's okay, Donna. Just follow along. When somebody says something, do it. Hey, Janice. Hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Robin, for your donation. All right, so I'm just going to take a little bit of glue and put it on the back side of this paper. I print mine on HP, I think it's 32-pound copy paper color inkjet paper. I don't know. I order it several reams at a time. I'm about due to order some more. Occasionally I forget to switch the paper, so sometimes I have a page that's done on my thinner, like 20-pound copy paper. All right, so I'm going to unfold this for a moment. Come here. And then just kind of smooth this out. So I cut some scrapbook paper. I cut some book pages that I used a stencil on. And what I thought I'd show you mainly through this live stream, I hope to get it all completed, but if not, that you can put this together using the junk and then keep adding to it by adding scrapbook paper and printed papers and whatever else you have. So for example, here is a couple of book pages that I stenciled on top of. I believe this is the Diamonds with Flair, and that one is the Victorian panel stencil. And I sprayed through the stencil and got that pattern. Oh, thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so that's glued down there. So now what I'm going to do is I want to glue these down. There are the inside back cover. Okay, are you following me? Oh, cool. You used up your coffee dye paper. I need to dye some more myself. I'm out of coffee dye paper. I found one sheet that I could use, and I think I've already misplaced it. And then I had a sheet that Beverly of Beeline Designs gave me. Oh, what did I do with it? It's already disappeared. All right, so I'm going to make this kind of like a pocket coming from the top. So I'm going to glue this. I did not stitch across this area because I'm going to layer over it. But I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Thank you so much, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll glue this down on 3 sides. So I just put glue down the side, across the bottom, and back up. And I've already kind of positioned this one, so I'll just position this where it's flush with the edge. I went ahead and cut these pieces to fill the space, which is 8.5 inches tall. Okay, and then this piece is going to go on the bottom half, and it too will be a pocket, so I'll just glue down the sides. I think I'll start from this way. All right, am I missing anything in the chat? Time to make some more. Yeah, I got to make some more coffee dyed paper. I greatly appreciate my friend Beverly, and I know Lori Merchant has sent me some avocado dyed paper. I was trying to remember who else sent me some stuff. It was Amanda Dawn who sent me a bunch of ledger paper. I think I've got a few sheets of that left. Okay. Just trying to position that. All right, so this will be the back of my journal, okay? The very last page. And then I went ahead and put down, oh, thank you, Terry, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I put down a piece of scrapbook paper. What I did was I took some 12 by 12 scrapbook paper and I cut it to be 8.5 inches tall by 12 inches wide. And that little strip, then I started using as an additional pocket. So oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Morgan, did you get my messages back to you? I think I did. Can you use magazine and shiny paper when you make your own paper? Yes, Sam. I would recommend that you not use something that is plastic coated or has plastic like the windows of an envelope. You could rip that out, but everything else you could. But I would mix it with non-shiny magazine papers. Does that make sense? Because the paper pulp, when you beat it up, if it's got that shiny stuff, it's got the ink on it. It does something weird. So you need something to kind of distribute it throughout the paper and what's the dilute it. That's what I'm trying to get the word. Okay, thank you, Morgan. I did send you a message back, but I wasn't sure if you got it because you were asking questions about the Enchanted Rose journal kit, which is completely sold out. I think I have a couple of like the planner maybe, or maybe one of the minis left. I don't know about anything else, but I know the main kit sold out. But I know you had a question. So I folded over this edge and then zigzag stitched so I could have little pockets. And then this was just a piece of old music that I put here. And I'm doing this on purpose to overflow these 6-inch panels so that we have something over the gusset, if you will. And when it goes to the next page, even if I use an 8.5 by 11, see, this is going to meet right here. So I need to put something in the middle to fill that space. So what I did was I took some of these book pages and I cut them down. So this is how I started. I took a book page. Where's my book page? Here we go. I took one of these book pages, I sprayed it with Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist or mopped up with it, and then I cut off the outside white area. So it left me with a little piece to work with that was about, I don't know if I still have one laying here. I was trying to do as much of this as I could. Well, it was a little bit bigger than these. And then I just started cutting 4-inch strips. I decided that it would be easier to make pockets if all the pieces were the same width. That way, if I wanted, I could make them different heights. Thank you, Sally, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Nadine, for your donation as well. So what I did is I took these and I laid them down just like I showed you on that back inside cover. On this one, I glued it to another piece of paper so it was already done. So this would be something that if you know you're going to make 8.5 tall journals, that you could take some scraps and then make this layered little pocket out of that. So I'm just going to lay this right here. Now, what I could do if I wanted is make this a belly band, but I think this time I'm just going to go ahead and glue it directly down on the page all the way across here, because I've already made it a pocket by using the book page on the back side of it. And this may be something I'll start doing more of, because I need to make more little thingies, and I don't always take the time to do it. I guess maybe what I need to do is a live where all I do is make thingies. Trying to keep caught up gets kind of difficult sometimes. All right, so I'm just kind of smoothing that out on here. I see that I forgot to stitch across the bottom here, and I've already stitched on the other side, so maybe we'll glue some trim on that later. Let's go to the next layer. So now I'm just going to move this over and grab my next thingy, which will be this page. So I'm looking at this, and what I could do, because see, here is where my gusset is, and there's where my gusset is. I could make this a pocket on this side. So I think that's what I'll do. So I'm going to grab a pencil. I'm going to flip this over, and I don't want to go past this area with my glue, so that this area becomes a pocket. Does that make sense? How thin are the pages in the encyclopedia? They're really thin. This one is thicker. This one is, oh, it's about 32 pounds. I don't know. I know you guys do it different in Australia. I have a dictionary that has super, super thin paper. So this one isn't too bad. It's a lot thicker. All right, so I think what I want to do is glue this down here all the way across, but leaving this as a pocket. So I'll put my hand here, and I'm going to put an outline, and then just zigzag. And I went ahead and just stitched around these ahead of time, mainly so you guys didn't have to wait on me to do that. I am going to put some glue across here and a little across here. All right, so now what I'm going to do is put this down, and I'm just butting it up next to the page, the pockets layered up here, and smooth it out. I had my bone folder here just a minute ago. Ah, here it is. I found it. I still haven't found my original bone folders. This is one I just purchased. I need to buy another one. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't put any glue here and here. I was concentrating so much on making sure I didn't glue this portion down that I didn't put any glue on it. Okay. All right. I'm going to give this a moment to dry before I start to bend it. I've already kind of trained the other side, so I'm not going to worry about this side yet, but I'm just going to slide this over and get my next segment ready. I've got a bunch of papers that I've went around, tried to get started, if you will. Yeah, and you know, even if you have thin papers, just glue two together. You know, glue two together. Okay, I'm trying to get this where you can see it. All right, so then I'm looking at this. You know, here's my space to get to the next area. I have one of these pieces that's scrapbook. So this side will be a pocket. This is going to be kind of over the fold. I don't think we need an additional pocket going this way. I think I'd rather glue this completely down just to give this a little bit more stability where the fold's going to be. Yeah, exactly. Most encyclopedias are out of date, you know. Concordance, a lot of those, you know, they get updated. So let's just glue this one down. Yeah, perfect. Then use it. Now, I went ahead and did fold this edge over. I don't know. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. We're going to meet this halfway. I'm going to glue down where the spine is. And then we'll glue this as another pocket. Why not? Whoever gets this journal, if you don't like that pocket there, you can always glue it shut. That is my thought. All right, so we're going to glue this down. I'm going to give a little more glue here. Okay. Put this right here. Okay, and smooth it out. By the way, if any of you that are getting a subscription box and you also want to order something else with it and you don't want to pay additional shipping, let me know and I can message you a shipping coupon code that will give you free shipping, especially if you do it in the next day. Okay. I like that. And then this was some scrapbook paper that I had. So do I want to use it? It comes right to the next fold. So I think what I might do, you know what I did earlier? Is I happen to have a strip of book page. Maybe this one would be good. And I did this on the other side. I made it so that it was just a little bit longer, just so that when I come to the folds here, I wasn't ending at the fold because I didn't want the page to bend too much, if that makes any sense. So I'm going to trim this down to be 8.5 inches. So we'll just kind of line it up. And this is a great way to use those strips. And I put a new blade in my cutter, and oh my goodness, it cuts so much better. Apparently, I pressed so hard that the blade in the housing shifts, and so it's not rolling round, it's rolling clunk, 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 clunk. And so it was hanging up on my cutter, and I was like, what is going on? And I took it apart and looked at it and went, oh, I need to replace the blade. All right, so I'm going to take this piece and glue it down as a spacer. Again, this is another way to use up those strips of paper that you have laying around. All right, so I'm going to glue this down here. Like so. Which just kind of fills in this space a little bit. All right, and next I'm going to glue this down over it, just barely covering up where these little holes are, so that when I get down here, it's past this area. See here, if I kind of show you, I did pencil marks so you could hopefully see where I was working from. So, you know what? I'm all about pockets today, so I'm going to glue this segment completely down, but leave this to where we have another pocket on this side. Why not? You know, life is, you know, full of fun, and let's do it. All right, so I'm just going to put glue here, and I go over the little gusset. Gusset, I don't know what you call that. Maybe it's not a gusset, but a little space that I created so that I could really pack this thing with stuff. All right, so now I'm going to put glue across here and here. All right, so we're going to line this up to where it just barely overlaps that scrapbook page. And line it up. I'm using my bone folder to smooth it out. This is a good project too if you have a bunch of random papers left over. Just cover an accordion and see what happens. You could also just, oh, congratulations, Morgan. Thank you for your coupon code. You could also just, if you had scraps, start gluing them together whenever you're done. So if I was done with my live stream today, I would say, okay, let's glue these two together end to end. And let's glue this, you know, on the end. And I'll just have this really long strip that I can then come back and score and fold up, or I could cut it or whatever. That was another idea. Okay, so I'm going to come back over here and find where my gusset is. Come on. Have to fold it. All right. Trying to get it to where it's nice and even. And then we're going to go back this way. See, it's kind of already trained in there. I was truly trying to keep this easy to work with. Okay. And then we're going to fold this. It becomes a nightmare because it's so long. So if you're not as ambitious as me, it might be better. I'm not sure how many pages I ended up doing. Okay, I just lost it. Where'd it go? There it is. Okay, and then do the next segment. Once you've got it trained to fold, it'll be a lot easier later on. Okay. Okay. Okay, we got that one started. And now we're going to go back this way. I know I'm really concentrating on this right now. Thank you, Julie. Samsung 8 Plus. Cool. Well, have fun. Oh, good. It's linked to the printer. Nice. Okay. So now we're here. Oh, I didn't get that glued down very well, so we'll add some more glue. Okay. All right, so I'm kind of looking to see what I did where, and I need some more glue right here. Okay. Okay, I like that. And I'll put pockets on these pages on top of, we're going to add some more pages. So I think now I'm at a point, I want to add this page in. It's a little close, but I think it's enough. And I don't think I want to make this a pocket. It's a thinner paper. I can feel that apparently I didn't switch on my printer, which is good that I'm gluing it down and we're not having to write on it and worry about it bleeding through to the other side. Okay, I'm just looking to see if I missed anything in the chat. How is everybody? Y'all doing good? Yeah, I bet you do, Julie. You're ready for you to be able to ship. I still haven't been able to ship to you. I checked again the other day. I need to check today. They haven't been updating it in a while. Okay, so let's go right here. And lay that across. I'm really trying to make sure I get these edges down. Okay. So now we're here. I think I want to go ahead and I'll glue this one. I'll make sure I got enough glue there. As another pocket. Here on this page, it won't be very deep, but it'll be a pocket. So we'll just put some glue right here. Maybe a little bit past it, just so that it holds, and then I'll put glue like this. Put that down. How many of you have gone to your kitchen to look for a container with a lid and you can't find the lid? Well, that was me today. I went in the kitchen and I made some lunch for myself, and I always make a lunch, or not always, I generally make a lunch that I'll have leftovers. And so I was looking for a bowl to put my leftovers in so I can have it for lunch tomorrow. And I couldn't find lids. I was like, what? I know that I just purchased, in fact, I ordered new lids for some of these containers. I'm like, where are these lids? They are gone. It's like, where did they go? So I took everything off the top of our microwave and pulled the microwave out, and they were all behind the microwave. This is Little Blossoms. This is Little Blossoms by Calico Collage. This is her kit right here. This is scrapbook paper, but this is her kit. I love it. I love the daisies. Okay, so then we're going to come over here. I'm trying to decide what I want next. I've got this pink paper. Do I want to do that, or do I want to do... Oh, we're at the front again. Okay, so here's what I want to do first. This is going to be the front cover of my journal. So I went ahead and took one of the pages that I liked, the patterning, and I scored it at 6 inches. So what I thought I would do is glue this down, then wrap it, and then we'll do something in the middle here, which that may work out perfectly. So let's glue this down. And I think this is thin paper, so I'm going to go ahead and just glue this completely down on this side. Oh, you have the elastic lids that fits most containers? I need to look those up. Yeah, daisies are one of my favorites. I love them. I haven't had daisies in my garden. I need to either order some I think it's called Shasta daisies. I don't know if I can get seeds so I can sprinkle them and let that grow in my yard next year, because I like that little pop of white. I don't know if y'all saw on my personal Facebook page, which is public, so if you're not friends with me, you can still go to Linda A. Israel on Facebook, and you can see pictures of my garden. You got yours at the dollar store? Really? Huh? I'll have to check. Not their fragrance. You love daisies, just not their fragrance. It's, you know, different fragrances are acquired. Henry likes completely different scents than I do as far as ladies' perfumes. I like the heavier florals, the jasmines. And he likes the citrus and light scents. It's funny. Okay, so that will be the front cover. So just kind of train it a little bit. I like it. So guess what? I wasn't sure if I had enough papers set up. And I think I have exactly the right amount. So I'm going to slide this over a second. All right, I need a piece to go here in the middle. And I think I got really lucky. And this piece happens to fit. I could trim it down, but I think I can get away with poking it underneath this piece because I didn't get it completely glued down. And then butting it up over here. And it's a thinner scrapbook paper, so I'll just glue it completely down. All right, let's do that. Lots of glue. I need to swap containers because that one is harder to squeeze when it gets almost empty. This one's a little bit easier. I need to refill them both. I buy the big Aleene's tacky glue and then I use the smaller one on my desk. It's a lot easier for me to handle. All right, so I'm going to lift this up a little bit and then match this as best I can on this side and just kind of smooth this over. Okay. I'm doing pretty good on time. I thought it was going to take me a little bit longer for this part, but because I did most of it beforehand. And does everybody kind of get the gist of what I did? Do you have any questions as far as the foundation was concerned? Basically, I just glued a bunch of papers together. Yeah, lavender. Lavender's a good one. I like lavender. Henry tolerates lavender. Rose water is pretty. Currently, I like Lang Lang, I think it's called. Y-L-A-N-G. Y-L-A-N-G. I thought I had one here, but I put that in my diffuser when I'm in a floral mood. Okay, I like this. So now what we need to do is train our pages. Different than training a dragon. Okay. And then we're going to go back this way. I'm trying to make sure that I got it even best I can. Okay. I've been working out in the yard. I hurt myself a week ago now, over a week ago now. I'm doing a lot better. I'm picking blackberries now. We've had a bumper crop of blackberries. Okay, I like that. So now we need to fold this one. Okay. And then fold this one. If you didn't want to do the little gusset, you don't have to. It would make it easier if all you had to do is just fold it at the one spot. But, you know, me, I have to make things difficult. Okay. So basically, it's a little wonky at the moment, but we'll kind of work with it. This would be the foundation of the journal. So we're going to have a little tie here, That will help keep it together. It might be a little wonky, but you know, it's handmade. And then you open it up, and here's our first page, and then we just kind of flip. Okay. And then when we get to the back, it flips. And I already had put something in the first pocket here. I took a journal page and I told my printer to print the image as an 8x10. My computer, when I do it from Windows, I can right click on the file and say print as, or say print, and a photo option comes up. And so I print this as an 8x10, and then I folded it in half and glued it together and then stitched around it. So it's a little bit thicker, not quite cardstock thickness, but I thought it would be nice to feel, to put in there. Some sheet music, pockets. We'll figure out something to put across there. We've got pockets going this way, and we've got a pocket going that way. We've got a pocket here. This is glued down. Needs a little more glue right here, though. There we go. And then this flips over. And this needs a little more glue. This is why you got to be careful about getting really close to where it folds, because it has a tendency to want to pick up. All right, so there's a pocket here, and then we flip this over, and this is solid, and this is solid, and then we're now at the front cover again. All right, so let's start decorating this journal. I have a couple of book pages here that I have already stitched around the edge. Here's another one. So what I thought we would do is I want to add another flip. So I've got a book page, or one of the printed pages, and I have folded over a 1/2 inch after I folded it in half, and I stitched around it. But in this case, I stitched across the top with it flat open, and then I stitched down the sides because I thought it would be kind of neat to put it on the page so that it flipped over. Okay, are you with me? Poke poke, nudge nudge. Y'all get in on the raffle. So we're going to glue this one down as a pocket flip page. And I haven't even measured what the opening is. I may have to go grab my big paper cutter, or maybe we'll cut some scrapbook paper to fit. So I'm just smoothing this out, and I think what I'm going to do temporarily is put a couple of paper clips on it to help hold it in place so I can move on. Okay. And here. So we open the book, and then this flips over, and we can, I'm looking, let's see if I got it straight. We can add a pocket on here. I did. Norella has now got these templates. Oh, where is it? I moved them a little while ago. Well, boo. I saved them so I could show y'all. Oh, here they are. She's starting to put little templates with her printed kits that kind of tell you what they are and how to use them. Like these are belly bands, and then she has for corner pockets as well. So I went through her pockets that she has here. So I'm just going to get a couple of them. And I wanted to kind of mix it up a little bit from her printed kit. So I had a napkin that was on a book page, and I used another one of those postcards. I don't know if you can see the back there. Oh my gosh, there's a giant fly in here. Sorry, squirrel. And so these pockets, I wanted something different than just her printed on top of printed. I wanted to add my own junk to it. So I took one of the other pockets that came in the kit and I traced it and just made my own pocket. So when you get these kits, especially if it's got a journal card size you like, or a tag size, or even the page tabs, pockets like this, well, trace them. You can trace them onto your paper, and then you'll get that little bit of that junk eclectic look, as I did here by adding the napkin. So I don't want to put it down yet because I don't want the green on the green. So I'm going to set that one aside. What else do I have here? Oh, I have this floral one that I think would look really good on this page. It looks like I didn't distress it. I think I found it. I had added a little bit of tulip dimensional glitter paint to some of the fussy cut elements in the kit, and I pushed it aside, and then it stuck to another piece of paper, and I think I never got this one done because I had it set aside. Okay, I think I'm going to put it this way, so I'm going to glue this down as a pocket. Oh, we have to do the raffle. You have tennis rackets that electric flies, works well. Oh my goodness. Well, we had the back door open early this morning when it was nice, so the dogs could come and go. And sometimes that means we get other critters. So I'm going to try to put it in the middle here. Okay, I like that. All right, so I got a page with a flip, and then we're going to flip this over. We've got a pocket here. We've got a pocket there. I'll come back to this one. We're over here. Okay, so here is a pocket this way, and there's a pocket here, and there's a pocket here. So I think what I want to do next is put something on top of the pattern paper here. I'm just adjusting the... And I think we could do another one of either the papers to have another flip. Look, this says sew pocket here. I also had some mop-up papers. Okay, I don't understand what happened to all the things that I had out today. Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you about the... I got the fly. He's dead. Sorry, y'all. This is the June 2022 Artistic Stencil Club and the July 2022 Artistic Stencil Club. All right, so let's do the raffle. They're going to get 200 junk bucks. You can get those after the live stream, but if you're really close, then... and you need them today, just let me know and I'll try to add them to them. Alrighty. Ooh, Nadine, you got 100 junk bucks from the boss fight. Good job. Oh, you got all of the ephemera from one of Norella's books. Awesome. Fly went to sleep. Competition to see who got the most in one night. Oh my goodness. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner of 200 junk bucks is Sherry Deskins. How funny. You just won like 3 weeks ago, I think, wasn't it? Congratulations, Sherry. You're going to get 200 junk bucks added to your account. All right, so let's do this. And we're just going to do random ephemera. I don't know if I spelled that right, but that's what we're going to go with. So I found this little Ziploc bag. I think some of this was given to me. I grabbed some things from my stash, and it's just a random pack. Hey, there's some coffee dyed paper. These are like graphic drawings. We've got some bingo cards. Here's some vintage looking postcards. Some, what is that, a greeting card. Here's a map of Texas from 2018. Here is some book pages, some old book pages, and more book pages. Oh, here's some music. Oops, I can't get a hold of it. There's some music and some magazine pages. Things about gardening in the Middle East. There's a variety of things in here. Okay, so we're going to give this away. So y'all get in on the raffle. Nadine, wake up! Okay, so let's get back to it. See, here's my pages I was looking for. They were under my stencils. I haven't stitched on this one yet, so let's look at it. I got 4 different pages here, 3 different pages. Thought I had 4. Oh, I've got a piece of coffee dyed paper. There's my coffee dyed paper I was looking for. And I think I kind of like this pink. So what if we were to put this on here, but we're going to do it a little bit differently. I think I will add some stenciling to the back side of this. So I'm going to grab my stencil box. And I think I want this stencil. It's just interesting. Or maybe the one that looks like leaves. So that would be this one. And I think what I want to do is I want to spray a book page so I'll have it for later. So I'm going to get a book page out and lay that in my box and then lay the stencil on top. And I've already got pink on this. So let's go back with, oh, I wonder if I have a purple here. Because I think a light purple would work. I've got Pop Rocks here. So I'm going to spray through the stencil. And what's happening is the stencil is a resist. So there's liquid on top. I'm going to take this and lay it over the stencil. This is from the June Artistic Stencil Club. So now it's going to give us a pattern on this side just a little bit. It's a little messy, but I kind of like it. And then here's what our book page looks like. Maybe we'll use that for a pocket here in a little bit. I like it. Set that aside. Well, I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if, is that what I want? Where this folds out, folds over? I think so. Let's dry it. Actually, I'm going to come back to it. Let it dry. Just going to let it dry. So we're going to come back to it. So we're going to put that there. This is going to be a pocket here. We've got this little area. I am finding that I'm doing the same side all the time, but I think that's okay. We're going to have one there. Do we want to put a pocket on this page? We could. What do I have here? Oh, I have a different pocket that I made. Maybe this pocket would be good. Do you like that? And I could make it, if we put it over to this side, a tuck spot so we could put something behind it. We'll just glue it here and here. So I took a book page and, oh, heck, I can show you. I'm going to take this book page and look at it for a second. I'm going to cut off where the text is. Okay, and then I'm going to just cut off a little bit of this portion, just a tiny bit. I'm going to get my scoring tool and I'm going to score right across here. Now, just so you can see that, get a pencil. Okay, so I scored there, right where the text ends. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here and score right there. Okay. This is only if you want somewhat perfect edges. I'm doing this because that page can be thin sometimes. So I'm folding it over and gluing it in place. Okay. Flip this side around. Oh, I ripped my paper earlier. That's okay. It's just a tab, so it won't hurt anything. It was still wet from the Tattered Angels. Okay, so are you following me now? I folded the top and the bottom, and now I'm going to fold over this edge. Make sure my glue is dry on the inside. Fold this up, and then I'm going to take this piece and fold it to meet, or whatever size width that you want it to be. Depends on the book page, how big you can make it. Okay, are you with me? So, I made this little area. So now what I want to do, I can stitch it. Do I need to stitch it for y'all? I think I'll just go ahead and glue it. We'll have one that doesn't have stitching on it. I'm putting glue on this little tab that I created. And fold this over. And so now we have a tube. Okay? With me? We have a tube. Book guts. Autumn, spring. Watching intensely. Okay. So then I'm going to take this piece and fold it up to whatever height that I want it. Like so. I'll grab my Distress inks and then add some to this edge. This edge. Okay, you see what I did there? So now I'm going to add some glue here and here and fold that up. And now we have a pocket in the front, a pocket in the back, a pocket here. And if, depending on how you glue it down, you can have a pocket in the back, or you can make this a floating pocket where it comes in and out. Yes. Paper. Oh yeah, she's got some good tutorials. Okay. Kind of reminds me of those little shopping bags, you know, concept. So that you have that little tab, so you have the full width of it. So that is how I made this guy. Oh, and that's where my strips came from that I saved. So I think this girl can go right here. And I made a tag. I stamped. That is the sketched wildflowers and the little dragonfly. And I watercolored those. And then this is the corner roses with the white glider that I colored in yellow. Oh, thank you, Ruby Lily. Thank you. Google doesn't recognize book guts. And then here is another little journal card. This one I use the Leafy Branch rubber stamp from Beeline Designs. And that'll go in this little pocket here. So you kind of see the layers of pockets there. And then on the front is a daisy stamp from Beeline Designs. And I just thought it would be kind of pretty. So that tag fits, you know, in there because of the gusset way it was closed up. All right, so let's put that right here. And I like that I had the butterflies. Okay. I like it. Oh, let's flip this over. Okay, so this area is kind of plain. So what if we were to take one of Norella's printed pages again? So I'll show you how I did this. I'm just going to take a page and fold it in half. Okay. Get my scoring / cutting tool. And I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch. Come on. Now, if I want this to be a pocket from the top, probably, since I'm going to glue this portion down, I'll go ahead and glue right here. And then across the bottom. Trash, go away. Okay. I'm going to add some distress inks on this edge. Go ahead and do the whole thing. It's easier. Now on the other page that I showed you that I did like this, I went ahead and stitched down this side, but I think I'll leave it. Okay, so this piece I want to glue right here on the edge. So we'll have this additional little flip right here. You need a full screen. You'll be watching it again. Well, when y'all watch my videos, if you would, please leave a comment of what you thought about it, or if you have any questions, I greatly appreciate that. If you would share it with others. In fact, you know, anybody that you watch, share that video with your friends so that they can find it too. That's kind of how we are in this community. We want to share. I need to go through and share some videos that I've watched that I thought were pretty clever. Pam from the Paper Outpost is one that I like. And oh, I was trying to remember. I always want to say it's Zippity Doodah, but it's not Zippity Doodah. Shabby Dabby Doodah, something like that. Is that her name? I like some of her stuff. Okay. Glue that down. I'll come back and we'll add some more stuff here. Oh, I've got this guy. Maybe I'll add it. This is one of Beeline Designs rubber stamps. Oh, and I can't remember what it's called. One of the other gals just ordered it. I forgot the name of it, but it's in the floral. I'll put it in the description box later. Floral something? Floral frame, maybe? I don't know. I thought that might look good there. I'm going to leave it there for just a moment to see if we like it when I come back to it. Because I may put it to where it's poking out like that. So you kind of get the idea. We could also make another tuck spot out of it. So it's just a journal card that I put on watercolor paper. And then I kind of used my distress tool to smoosh it a little bit so it's not stark white. Okay, you've had that in your cart pretty time. Shabby dabby. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, mass make. She does a lot of mass makes. Yes. All right, so we've got a pocket here. We've got a space over here we could use. I have a green one of these pockets, and I kind of like the idea of putting it up high. I know it covers up the writing space, but I don't know. It might be kind of cute. Oh, I wonder if I put it here, maybe? No, I think I want to put it in this one. All right, it fits. So I'll put it down low enough that we get that effect. I also have another one of these daisies I could put on the front. I got some scrapbook paper that was left over, so I just folded it and thought that would go in there. I think that looks pretty good, don't you? 49 dragonflies lately. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Naomi. Hey, it's so good to see you in the chat. Hugs. I've missed you, little lady. I know you've been busy, busy, busy. Okay, I think we'll glue this one down. Thank you, Julie. Your mask make is just one. Well, and that is okay to do that, Robin. That is okay to do. This was my mask make. I made 2 of these. I had some book pages laying here that I had sprayed with tattered angels and stenciled, and I thought, well, I'll do that. Now I did stamp out a few images and mass colored them all at one time, and then cut them all out, and then added some tattered angels to them. I mean, the glitter paint. So I've got all these little pieces that I fussy cut, got little beeline designs. And I'm going to come back and decorate more of the pages, but I wanted to add pockets now. This is a pocket here. That's a pocket. This is a pocket. I think we're just going to do embellishments on that when we get to it. All right, so let's go back this way. We don't have anything here. I have some of these layered pockets. Do I want the stripes next to that, or should I do the green? Maybe. I also have a belly band that we could put on a page. Let's do the belly band. I think that would be a good addition. And I'll cut some scrapbook paper that I think would go. Maybe it's a little too much. I don't know. What if we put that behind that? Wouldn't that be kind of bright and pretty? You usually mess up the first one and toss. Oh no, you just just make it messy on purpose. Don't give up. All right, I'm going to cut off a little of this so that it has that repeating look, but it didn't have a gap. And I'm going to trim it to be 8.5 inches tall. I added Tulip Dimensional glitter paint to that. Let's do some Distress ink on here. Do you like that paper? It's kind of bright. All right, so we did that. Let's glue it in place. We could add a flip book page on here as well. I think I have another printed page ready. I do. Okay. Kind of line that up. And just to help it for a moment, I'm going to grab some paper clips. Okay, I like that. So I'm going to set this out of the way for a moment. And I've got this scrapbook paper here. And it's just the thin scrapbook paper. It's not the super fancy stuff. All right, is there a right side or a wrong side? I don't really see one. And I think what I want to do is make this 7 inches tall. And I want to make it 10 inches wide. You know, why don't we just make it have a little small tuck spot or pocket in it? So I just scored that, and then I'm going to score it at 1/2 inch because it is thin paper. Fold that over. Use my bone folder here. And then let's add some glue. And then I need to use the score line. And we'll glue this as a little tuck spot here. Okay, and then I'm going to take this piece and just fold it over. And let's just add some distress inks around the edges. Kind of give it a little look. All right. Come back here. And this guy will go here like that. It's just some bright colors. Now, should we add an additional flip? I don't want to cover that up, really. So maybe we won't put a flip there. We could put one here, though. I think that's what we could do. It would end up covering up that portion, and then this all goes together. But I think I don't like that. So what if we were to use a scrapbook paper that would flip back and forth? Yeah, I'm kind of wanting to just leave it like it is. I think we just put stuff in there. Maybe what we could do is put the flip over here. And if we use the same type paper, that's better. Okay. I talked to myself. Thank you very much, Sam. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is going to be fluffy, isn't it? All right, so let's score this. Get my little tool out. Ooh. All right, so we're going to glue this together again. I decided that I was just going to take my time and decorate the pages, whatever inspired me. Okay. I'm to make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, so I think that's going to go here, back and forth. And it has a pocket. So we can put something in the top portion. Thank you, Janice, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Oh, cool. That's awesome, Naomi. Congratulations. I'm glad you are being able to do something creative. Okay. So I'm just going to line this up with the edge. Oh, it slid on me. Don't be doing that. All right, let's grab some paper clips. Help it hold it together for a moment. Okay. Got a little pocket here. I did make some stuff. Where'd they go? Here's one. I don't know if it's too big. Okay, those are too big for that pocket. I did have a printed piece here though. That's kind of pretty. And that could go in here. Oh good, I got another little pocket here I can use. I was trying to decide what to put in this one, and oh, I know what we can do. Let's get a little card. Maybe a, I thought I had a 3x, here's some 3x3s in craft. And we need to do something here. So, what do I want to do? How about, let's get some, get a rubber stamp. This is the ribbon border stamp. So what I'm going to do is lay this out flat as best I can and grab a scrap of paper here because I only want to stamp on this portion here. And I'll ink up my stamp and stamp it. So even though it's not stitches, it kind of gives us a finish on the bottom there, doesn't it? All right, so we've got this little piece. I want to round the corners. I didn't make a bunch of little journal cards. So I rounded the corners. I'm going to add some distress inks. I've got this little butterfly from Norella. We could also stamp on it. Let's do that. Let's do some stamping on it. Ah, thank you, Naomi. Thank you so much for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's put that down. Let's get rubber stamp. I want this block, I think. And what do I want to use? I think I want to use the Corner Roses stamp. So again, I'll get a little scrap here. And we're going to stamp it at the top. Like that. Now, if you want, you could take the time to color the image if you want. Let's grab some pink purple here. So I'm just kind of scribbling where I want it to be pink. Okay, and I'm going to get my water pen. So I love doing this because it's just so fast and I don't really have to be perfect. Okay, clean my brush out. Let's grab a green. Oh, I didn't mean to color that bud green, but that's okay. And we'll do the leaves real fast. I have all kinds of different watercolor pencils. I have some fancy Derwents. I have some Derwent Intense. I have some Crayola ones. So don't worry about what kind. Just grab whatever you can afford. And I think I want to put this butterfly on the top. Or do I want to put it here? I changed my mind. I'm going to put the butterfly down here. I think that looks good. Okay. Some buds are green. Yes, yes, yes. Life goes on. Expect the unexpected. So even if you mess up, just keep going. It's no big deal. Okay, I like that. Kind of gives us a nice little layered pocket there with stuff in it. And we've got this side. Looks like it's pretty much glued down. Now if I get the paper clip to come off. Okay. I like it so far. This needs something on it. Maybe some words. In a garden of dreams, maybe. And maybe we should put something behind that. I haven't made a lot of clusters recently because I don't have the papers that I want to use for my clusters handy. If that makes any sense. So what if we did this little flower and put that on here? I'm just kind of seeing how I want to do this. Do I want to put it up high? No. With the flowers coming out behind. Maybe we need a little piece of book page. I thought I had a piece left here. Oh, stencil hit the floor. I have a piece of yellow. Aha. What if we were to use a little piece of blue? Do we want the blue on blue? Maybe not. Maybe purple. I don't like that it covers up the bird, so I'm changing my mind. All right, what if I were to do the daisy? Okay, I think I like that better. See, sometimes you just have to play with things to see what works better. This will probably work on a different area, but not here. Watercolor paper. Oh, the Yupo paper. See, I don't use markers because I'm not very good with them. They always seem to be too dark for me. I prefer watercolor pencils. You love the pop of yellow? We could just kind of do How about that? And I have a little piece of daisies, but I think that's not good. How about that? I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we're going to put a little glue on the back here and put this where it's kind of sticking out just a little bit. And then we're going to put this guy where it comes across here. Apparently I need more glue. Didn't have enough. All right, and then we'll put this kind of coming across. Okay, like it. You like the yellow? Okay, good. Yeah, see, I find that I can use the watercolor pencils and I get better results than markers. I have a set of really awesome markers and I hardly use them. I think I need something else here now that I've got it glued together. And I wasn't going to use that earlier, but now I'm wondering if I had just a little peek. All right, let's try this. Let's see what this looks like. In a Garden of Dreams is part of a set of 4 rubber stamps, and then the daisy is an individual stamp from Beeline Designs. Okay, I think I like that better. And I can put the little dragonfly coming off like that. So we got a little cluster that we put together. Thank you, MK. Thank you. So I'm just kind of gluing this together. Oh, glue, I say, glue. Oh, I got it done differently, but that's okay. I kind of like it better, I think. All right, so I'm going to glue this down first. Actually, before I glue it down, I want to stamp right there. And I thought I saw what I wanted. I think I put it away. Okay. Where is it? I just had the stamp, I thought. Must have put it somewhere else. You know, we got this. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, I got a couple stamps out. So I'm going to take the music here and stamp that. And then we'll put the dragonfly kind of over it. Okay? And then we'll put this guy coming down below it. So I'm not putting glue on this side. I'm just putting it on a quarter of it so that it will stick to the flap pocket. So we didn't cover up the bird, and then we have this piece that's right behind it. Okay? Go this way. This flips out. Do we want to add something? I think we do. I think we want to add some words. Today is full of possibilities, and I happen to have this little pink piece of paper here. think what I need to do is stitch across there. So we're going to go to the sewing cam. And I think what I'll do is stitch that down and then glue this piece in the middle. All right, poke, poke, nudge, nudge. I don't know where it went. There it is. Y'all answer the raffle. I'm going to go to the sewing machine. Sewing cam. It's already 5:15, y'all. I'm using regular thread, regular needle. In fact, today my thread I think is old because it kept breaking on me. I got to ask Henry to bring home another spool of my black thread. So I just stitched around that. Let's go back over here. All right, put the lamb away. Go back to sleep. Thank you, Giovanna, for the little lamb. I think that would be really pretty right there. So I'm going to glue this together. This is a thinner paper. So I'm thinking maybe I might want to give it a little extra. I saw a piece of postcard. Here it is. A little postcard that I cut up. So I'm going to glue this to it and then cut it out. And we'll make this a tuck spot pocket. So I'm just going to glue this down. Because it's that slicky stuff, I'm using the Fabri-Tac. Okay. Kind of go to the edge there. And then I just have my scissors. You're kidding me. Where did they go? Wow. Well, thankfully I have another pair. They're here somewhere. Okay. Those daisies. Let's cut this out. Okay, I'm going to put that right here on the bottom. All right, y'all in the raffle? Oh, this is slicky paper again. I can't use that glue. It won't stick to the page. Just want to make this a small pocket. I've got some of Norella's papers I could put in here, or I had some scrapbook paper that I cut. All right, let's let that dry for a moment. Oh yeah, I got that one too we can use. Oh, that might be kind of interesting. I kind of like that. Oh yeah, I forgot I had that too. I stamped so many things trying to have a variety of stuff that I could put in the pockets and decorate the pages. Okay. Well, yeah, oxide is a cloudy cover. All right, Margie's back. The water soluble crayon. I have those. I don't use them. All right, so let's pick a winner of the random package of goodies that's got postcards and book pages. Some of this was given to me. Some of it's from my stash. And the winner of this goodie pack is Ruby Lily, congratulations. Oh, I just realized my camera was off the wrong way. I'll put that in your subscription box. If you are just joining us, the subscription boxes are late. I'm waiting on the print portion to arrive. All right, let's reset this. And all right, so I have 1 month of Artistic Stencil Club to the next winner. If you like my stencils, but you just can't quite yet decide if you want to commit to the Stencil Club, well, here's your chance. I'll send you 1 month of your choice. You can get a current month or go to the past and you pick a month from there. So y'all enter the raffle. All right. Okay, I'm liking that. Today is full of possibilities. Now, I have this flippy page. And let's measure. Uh-oh, what'd I do with my ruler? My gosh, this place is a black hole. Oh, I found my scissors. They fell on the floor. I can't believe I don't have my ruler right here. Y'all see it, don't you? And you're not telling me where it is. Just keeping me in the dark. It's all your fault. I know it is. I think that's too narrow. I think what I need is a long, skinny piece. So what if I found some scrapbook paper? Maybe this page would be kind of cool. And I'm going to get, I don't know where my ruler went. It's really weird. So this piece is about, well, it should be 5 inches wide, right? It should be 5 inches wide. So if I did 4.5 inches, this is 4 inches exactly. So I did 4.5 inches. That would fit down in there. And I want it to be tall and skinny, but so I think I want cardstock instead. And I thought I saw a notepad or paper pad of cardstock papers. Here it is. That I had in my stash. I'm trying to find one that I could use. I kind of like that green. I have apparently a lot of this green. I have the birds. I have that bird. I think this green. Put that down here. 4.5 inches. And I think I want to try to get that portion. So I'm just going to flip it over to the back side and cut it. And then I want it to be 8 inches tall. And what I could do is score this and then cut off a portion of it. So let's see how far. I don't think I want it to be that deep of a pocket. So maybe cut it to around 2 inches. So we have this piece that then would fit in here. It won't stick out, but we could make it stick out like it's a tag. And then we have a tuck spot in the back side that we could put, if we have a narrow enough journal card. And then you can pull this whole thing out. Okay, I like that. Let me see something. It's over here. So I think this one is narrower because I sewed down the side. So if I did a 4-inch strip, I could do the same thing. Stay. So make this 8 inches tall and score it. There it is. And then slide that up to the 2-inch mark and cut off this piece. Set that aside. So now I got 2 pocket pieces we can put together. Okay, let me get my distress inks, and I think maybe we'll stitch this down the sides. Maybe not, I don't know. I kind of like the stitching look though. It's a way to add a journal card and add additional with a pocket. Okay. We could stencil on this side, but what do I want to do? This is from the June Stencil Club. Let's use that. We've got green, so let's do a Mermaid Lagoon on the back. So it'll kind of look like a trellis. Just a subtle pattern on the back side. Repeat it. Oh, actually, let's do this one. It's different. Sometimes the stencils will have hanging chads. Just poke them out. Henry tries to get them all, but he says I like to make little tiny holes sometimes. I like that. Okay. Put things back where they belong. Now, let's glue this shut. This goes here. All right. Hello, Bev. Welcome. Australia in the house. I think we have 3 people from Australia. We got Nadine, and we have Julie. We have Beth. So welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, so I'm just gluing that down. So I like that. And this one I could put Believe in Yourself at the top. Maybe I'll bring it down just a little bit. And if I get my slot punch, I can punch a hole in the top. Try and get that glue to stick. Punch a hole in the top and we'll make it a pseudo tag by adding fabric to it. And I'll do the same here. Come on, glue down for me. Okay. So, do we want that fabric? I think so. I don't know that we want to put purple on it, but we could. So I'll leave that there. If you want me to put purple on one of them, yell out purple. If you want me to put the daisies on both of them, then yell out daisies. And then we're going to go to the sewing machine here in just a second and sew that. And I need to pick the raffle winner, don't I? All right. Already did the raffle. That's it. I already did the raffle. Oh, I'd love for you to come, Naomi. Love for you to come. So I got 2 different votes already. I've got purple and daisies. While y'all thinking about that, I'm going to glue down Believe in Yourself. I got 2 for daisies. I'll put this right here. Purple or the daisies? Bevan, robins say the daisies. There are some words in the kit. How about lovely day down here? Daisies are a friendly flower. Daisies, daisies, daisies. Okay, I think I have enough that piped up that said daisies. All right, so we'll put the purple back, get the daisies, and then we're going to go over to the sewing machine, sewing lamb, and stitch this into place. And I'm going to have to kick it up a notch if I'm going to get this journal done today, because there's so much to do. Or I can just continue on next week. So, y'all let me know. Alright. So I'm just going to hold these in place and then stitch right across the top. Trying to get this flat. Okay. Sewing lamb. Too tired to make a decision, Sam? Aw. Well, get some rest, lady. All right, we got one. And then here's the next one. I like it. No, finish it today, Robin says. You want to stay here that late? All right, so we got those two pieces. And I know I have different journal cards and tags. So here's a journal. There's a stamped card that I made. And this will fit in here, I think. Let's see. Oh, it barely fits. It's a tight fit. Here, we'll do this. We'll cheat a little bit. It's where you need those gussets that I like to use a lot. There we go. Okay, great. So now we've got those. Now I got to find my page again. Here's one. So this is going to go right here. I like it. So I just made a journal card by stamping from the label Duo. And then I stamped My Thoughts Linger. It fits perfectly in the opening that's on the Beeline Designs rubber stamp. I put down some eyelash trim on top of some lace that I sprayed with Tattered Angels. And then this is some handmade paper that I just ripped to be this size. I was trying to make a few different things. I don't know if I don't go this way or the other way, so I'll just stick it in here. So that'll stick out the top. Okay. And then we've got some scrapbook paper that I just trimmed down to be a smaller piece. Okay. And then this was another piece I had. And then this is the letter. It's a rubber stamp from Beeline Designs, and I just stamped it on some green cardstock. And I thought that would be cute there. All right, so we're going to flip this over. We have a big pocket here. Oh, and I cut, this is that scrapbook paper that I cut earlier, and that can go in here. We've also got a tuck spot on this side. So what if, do I have, I think I'm going to glue this shut and just use this side because it'll give the journal a little more stability if it's glued shut. And it doesn't need to have another pocket right there. But what we could do is we put this one in the pocket and we can put that in the pocket. So we'll have a layer. I just noticed I didn't get the Distress Inks on this edge. It's a fluffy journal. It's a pretty kit. I really like it. Okay. So now we're over here. And in the kit, Norella has a layered tag. So she shows you the pieces. So these are the pieces that come in that layered tag. And I thought they would look good on this page. And maybe what we'll do, because there's a pocket here, is paper clip it so you could take it off. So we'll make an altered paper clip here in just a moment. Oh, thank you, Morgan, for your donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, I'm going to try to hurry this last bit so we can finish decorating this journal. So otherwise, I'll have to continue on next Monday. Robin says, no, finish it today. Okay, so that will go on here. So I've got a paper clip laying here. And I thought I saw something. I have this rose. Now, would that be enough? Yes, it wouldn't be interfering. So I've got a rose and a paper clip. I've also got some book pages here. So would it be good on the purple? I think the purple would be good. So I'm going to cut a piece that is, what do I want? The 2.5 inches by, is it going to be 2.5 inches square? Yeah, why not? Now this is thin paper, so I'm going to grab, I saw another one of those oversized postcards a little while ago. There we go. Oversized postcard. Got this little piece. We're going to glue that to the postcard. Just so it'll have a little more rigidity, if you will. Is that a word? I don't know. All right. Then we can glue this to another piece. So I think what I'll do is just go ahead and cut another piece. I haven't made altered paper clips in a while. All right, so I've got these two pieces. I think what I want to do is round the corners. So this guy is going to go, I think, big side in. And it's going to go this way, sideways. Okay. So let me add some distress inks. Then my little flower is going to go on there. Okay. And maybe we'll get a word phrase that we can put on it. What, Ro? You missed it. Good job, Naomi. Okay. So I'm going to glue these together. Since it's slicky paper, that's a technical term. I'll go ahead and glue with the Fabri-Tac glue. I'm trying to use it up. I have several bottles of it that was given to me when I was doing demonstrations for Canvas Corp brands, and I think that's where I got it, was Canvas Corp brands. So it's too expensive to ship to other people, so I'm just going to use it. All right, so I got my paper clip. This is going to go on here. And what I like to do is just kind of press them together, and then from the back side, work down in the middle here. All right, and then we'll have this guy that'll go on here. I mean, let's find a little. How about love flows quietly? That would be kind of pretty on there. You see that? Do I need to zoom in so you can see it? Let's zoom it. I told it to zoom. Did I just lock it up? You see that? Hello, Elijah. How are you? Enjoy your therapy session. Speak well. Apple juice. All right, let's go ahead and glue the rows down. I think we need a little piece of fabric underneath the love flows quietly. Maybe a little piece of this blue because it kind of matches there. So, come here. We'll just kind of glue that in the middle. Oh, he mimics back. How funny. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, we'll trim that. Okay, we'll glue this on the corner here. So then this guy will fit here. I'm going to have to kick it up a notch if I'm going to get this done. So I'm kind of putting him down like that. But we've got to put some journal cards in here. Is this one that fits? I don't know. It depends if I folded the pocket right. Oh, I didn't get it glued. It just popped right off. Okay. That won't fit in there. Ah, but maybe this tag will fit in here. Okay. And I know I saw, oh, here we go. I have this library card that I made. It's some of my digital downloads. I think this is called the Tattered Angels watercolor papers. We'll stick that in there. And then this will go right here. Okay. We need something to go back here. And I'm kind of really into this mode of using up my scrapbook paper. So I'm going to get out another one here. This is a thin paper. I'm going to make it 7 inches tall. I'll have an extra page left over. I'll go ahead and cut this one to be 10 inches. Not every page has to have an additional pocket. Okay. I'll go ahead and round the corners though. Oh, if I can get it folded straight. Okay. Dropped my quarter chomper and it broke, so I had to glue the little wing so it would stay in place. Aww. Oh, I bet he's cute. It's kind of like my little dog Hercules. He knows he's cute. So he, oh, I didn't realize I wasn't in shot, y'all. Sorry. He knows he's cute. And so he will play that up. I'm the cute dog. You love me. Okay. We'll put this in here. So we've got additional storage space of writing space. Oh, we've got to nice spot here we can add a pocket. Oh, I've got one of these pockets that I made today, so why don't we use it? It's a nice wide pocket, because I think another one of my journal cards that I made. Thank you, Cricket. Thank you. This is the bird trio, and I stamped it on a scrap of watercolor paper, and I put some eyelash trim, fuzzy yarn behind it. So I think that would be really cute in that pocket. We need to decorate this, and let's grab, this is one of Norella's. I think that would look good on there. I have this large butterfly that if I move this up on the page, I'm out of shot, sorry there. That would be kind of pretty with the butterfly winged things. We could also do this instead. I've got the word bloom. I think I'm going to do the word bloom. See, I changed my mind. It's okay to do that. My thoughts linger here. It's another one of those labels. I don't know if I want to use it so soon. How long ago did I use that? Oh, it's on a card that's in a pocket. Okay, so we're good. We can put that right here. All right. So I think I'll put that on there and then glue this down. Since I made that little pocket during the live today, why don't we use it? Might get it straight. That might help. This is a bloom stamp from Beeline Designs. I stamped it on some watercolor paper, and then I just kind of lightly watercolor penciled the background. I could have made this additional tuck spot, but I think it's sufficient the way it is. And do we want to glue that to be an additional, who knows? You may want to put something in it behind there. So we'll make this an additional little pocket. And I'll put it somewhat in the center of the page instead of strictly at the bottom. Okay. And then I've got my thoughts linger here. I'll try to put it to where you can still see the flowers around it. Maybe we'll find another spot for that big butterfly. It's a Beeline Designs stamp. Okay. Aw, thank you, Julie. Thank you so very much. Well, that's what I like about the rubber stamps. You know, having the rubber stamps, I can add a little bit to it. And it kind of just gives it that little bit more of an eclectic junk feel, if you will. All right, so we'll flip that over. This is a pocket here. Okay. And this is not a pocket, but we could put this down as a pocket on the page. It's just a book page that I made into a little side pocket or whatever. So we'll glue this down. I hardly ever glue images over Norella's stuff. I don't know why. It's just kind of this thing in my head. Now, I did stamp these yellow orangey roses. What do you think? I'm trying not to put this in the pocket too soon in case it's not dry yet. I could put that across the corner there. I could use this blue butterfly instead. I have the pink rose. I think I like the blue butterfly. What else do I have here? I think I'm getting there. I do have a little word that says butterfly, maybe. I know I have dragonfly. Let's see if it says butterfly. We have romantic. And we have dragonfly. And bohemian. So maybe romantic. I think I'm just going to put it in the middle of the page. Okay. I'm trying to see if there's anybody needing my attention. Y'all got your own little conversation going on, I see. Y'all just come here to hang out like a coffee shop. That's okay. That's okay. I'll put it at the top there. Hi, April. Welcome. So glad to have you here today. I'm working on an accordion junk journal that I'm trying to finish, but I have a fear that I'm not going to get it done. I could use this piece. I think I'll cut it to be 7 inches tall. So if we were to put that in there, the little journal card. And let's see what else I have here. I have this paper that I haven't put anything on it yet. What if we were to put just the little flowers on there? We could also just put the ticket. Maybe that's what I'll do, is I'll put the ticket there and glue this down here. I stamped it and it was wonky on my paper, so I deliberately cut the paper kind of wonky. I thought that was clever, so give you an idea of how you can fix your boo-boo. And I think I'm going too far, so I'm going to make sure my little gusset, yeah, there we go. I think I'll just glue this ticket down. I may glue it like a tuck spot in case there's something little that we want to stick on there. I do have some more little scrapbook paper, little squares. And I've got this color. It sticks out a little bit, but oh, it's the same paper. Let's not do that. Oh, but I have these. These are in my subscription box. I give y'all a perforated page. So this is a page that I had painted with different colors of tattered angels. I think I'll put the pink on top. And they're just little pieces. So that way you have additional little writing space. So I'll just kind of fan those out. So you'll see that. How's that? Okay. Flip this over. All right, so we got a nice blank page here that we can add some goodies to. And I have one of these pockets that's half Norella's and half what I put together with a napkin on a book page. And it's about 5 inches, 5¼ inches wide. Okay. And I have this journal card that we could put in here. And I don't know if that's wide enough, but we'll see. If I can get it in there. It might be wide enough. So here's another journal card that I made. So I was noticing that Norella had used a lot of lines throughout. So I used the Florist Journal Lines stamp. And a lot of people said, but I want the lines to go the other way. And I said, well, the lines come out of the frame. So you can turn them, and I just stacked them. You can kind of see where it's not lined up perfectly. But I just used Distressed Ink Walnut Stain and stamped it twice. And then I stamped Aspire to Be Amazing at the top. And this is one of Norella's little fussy cut elements that I put on here. All right, I'm going to lay that there for now. And we've got this side. I think we need maybe a little sentiment. I've got daisy chain, since there's a daisy chain right there. And I'm sort of making it a tuck spot in case there's something we want to stick in there. Okay, flip that over. This is my front cover. I haven't really done anything on it yet. I kind of feel like I don't want to add too much to it. Maybe what we should do is stamp the word journal. Let me find a piece of paper to stamp upon. Oh, here we go. One of these should be good. And let's get the word journal. I don't know, I like this old typewriter font rubber stamp. Oh, I don't want that. Maybe we'll make a little cluster. Oh, I do have this large butterfly, though, that I could put on top. Do y'all like the butterfly? Let me set that up here while I line this up. Get some Distress ink. I don't think that was wide enough. Yeah. So I'm just stamping it with black ink. Put it up. I could do a different one, though. I'm going to stamp it just in case y'all like it better. See if you like this one a little better. So which one do you like? The typewriter font or the scripty font? That there. I'll go ahead and cut these out. You like the butterfly there? I'm zoned in. Do you like the typewriting font? Can you email me all my Oh, hey Naomi, how about if I give you a link to a Dropbox folder so you don't have to email them? I get typewriter font, scripty font. She's done with the journal. You think so, Robin? I'm not done yet. Oh, wait. I was going to trim the tops. Script, typewriter. All right, Robin, what's the verdict? Because there's a lot of different ones. Did you keep track? You may have to scroll up. Got the journal. Come down a little bit. Or we have journal. Of course, I'm going to add some Distress inks to the edges, so I'll do that now. We like the butterfly, so we should put that down. Gotcha. Script. And it's not even done yet. I mean, I could quit and then y'all could finish it. All right, so you like the script one better. And I don't know that it needs a border around it. But I like the butterfly, so I'm going to glue that down. Leader script. Script. All right, I'll put the butterfly on, Nancy. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just trying to put glue on the little tails and the antennae. I stamped it. This is a, I don't know if this is called Butterfly Collage. I can't remember. But I stamped out the butterfly and then I watercolored it with my watercolor pencils. All right, we'll just kind of put that down. I'm going to grab an acrylic block to lay on top of it for a moment. Okay. Cheesecloth, Nadine says. I know, I didn't use any cheesecloth, did I? Gotcha. It's your creative outlet now? Yeah, exactly. You draw, doodle. So you're drawing on your iPad? Is that what you said? All right, so I'm making this as a little pocket right here. I have I don't know, maybe too much. Yeah, I don't like it. Don't like it. All right, so let's flip through this and see where I need to add some things. Because we're at the front again. Okay, I don't have anything in that pocket or this pocket. All righty. So I've got another scrapbook paper that I folded. This was 12 inches by 5 inches. So that'll go there. And what else we got here? I've got the iris postage stamp. And I've got the envelope. Let's just make that kind of a little pseudo cluster there. So if I put this like that. Glue together. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, hey, hey. How are you, lady? I hope you are well. Hope you're recovering from your medical procedure. Okay. So we added that there. You know, I have this other journal word. Maybe I'll put it inside here. You know, we stamped it. Might as well use it. Might as well use it. This is another accordion journal. Rhonda, are you at work? Or are you home? Okay. Let's put a journal card in the pocket here. So this is one of Norella's. I love the daisies on this one. Put that in there. Oh, I have an envelope. I stamped the inside with a little daisy stamp that I have in my shop, and I watercolored it. I didn't put anything in it yet, so we'll just put that in here. I just realized this didn't get distressed. It's got to have a distressed edge. It's white on the back. I guess I did the back, but I didn't do the front. How funny. Okay, we'll put that in here. It's kind of a little layered effect there. I was going to leave this as a tuck spot, but now I've decided I better glue it down. It looks weird sticking out there. All right, so this flip-floppies. And I've got some little words. It says bloom. Let's put bloom up there. And on this side, let's do be kind. We'll put that in the bottom corner. This is also a pocket. So I made this journal card a little bit ago. Pocket piece. We haven't put anything on here. How about love yourself? Just a simple little phrase. There's two sides to paper, so if you didn't get it right the first time, you can just flip it over usually. That is the cone flower rubber stamp, And I stamped it on watercolor paper and watercolored it with watercolor pencils, and I put the Tulip Dimensional fabric paint on top of it. This would make a beautiful greeting card to send to someone. This is scrapbook paper that I stenciled from the June Stencil Club on the back side. So this is going to go in our flip out pocket. And then this will flip over, so we have a pocket here. Well, you know, let's get out some more paper. I thought I saw a piece. I've got some coffee dyed paper. And I thought, yes, I have a piece of handmade paper. So, how about if we were to, well, crap, I don't know where my ruler is. I'll have to go in the other room to grab one. Oh, there it is. I found it. Yay! All right. So, I need this to be 7 inches instead of 8. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 inches. So I'm going to rip this. And my pocket should be deep enough that if I fold this in half, this is some handmade paper that I made, that it should fit in the pocket. And I probably could have left it taller, but I didn't want it to interfere with getting bound up. So how's that? So we got some handmade paper that you can write on. I'm not going to put anything on there. I was thinking about it, but, well, I could put this guy kind of in the corner. Maybe stamp on it with the music stamp if I can find it laying here. Easier said than done, Linda. Oh, here we got the Henna Rose stamp. We'll use that. It's out. I'll just use it. Oh, I went to press the stamp to the stamp pad and it had fallen off my block. All right, so I'm just kind of make a little corner and then put this in the top of it. So it just kind of gives us a pretty little decoration there. Okay, we'll glue that down. And then I have laughter is an instant vacation. So let's glue that down. Hey, Diane. Hello, hello, hello. All right, it's already 6 o'clock. I've got to hurry. All right, so that's going to go in here. Okay, we got a pocket on this side. So I've got this book page. Actually, it's just a coffee dyed paper. Let's stencil the back of it. This is the large stencil in the June Stencil Club. And since I've got this purple out, let's spray the back. And let's do a mop-up paper. We'll use some copy paper. And you know, while I've got it out, I'll spray the back. So there is the mop-up in a cool pattern. And then here it is on the back side of that coffee paper. Apparently I just soaked the top. It didn't go all the way through. I don't know what I did. All right, I'm going to cut this to be 7.5 inches tall. And then I can fold it, and that will be some more writing space. Okay. Fold this in half. So on this side, it's coffee dyed paper, and then you open it up and it has the stencil pattern on the other side. All right, for now I'm just going to stick that in there. Well, I thought 7.5 is going to fit. Is it not going to fit? Come on now, cooperate for me. There we go. Yay! Okay, we got another pocket? Oh my gosh, Linda! All you've done is put pockets in this thing. Let's put this right here. I've got this pocket. I think I'll use this one instead. And these are pockets here. I forgot about that. And I have some skinny papers. I wonder... Oh, bummer. They're not skinny enough. How about these? I could make it skinnier since it's a scrap. All right. Where's my ruler? I just put it back. Here it is. All right. So if I do this, it's right to the edge. Is that 2 inches wide? So let's cut this at 2 inches wide. And I'll cut this one at 2 inches wide. This was some handmade paper that has a sticker on the back side, so it doesn't come off. Okay, that fits there. Can I get in this pocket? I may not be able to. Ah, I glued it too shut, but that's okay. We'll put this one in here. So let's put a little scrap of paper on that. How's that sound? Okay, and we'll do some distress inks on it. If I cut a thinner strip, I could put it in the other pocket there. Thank you so much, Rhonda, for your donation. This paper doesn't smell after a while. It will right at first, but honestly, after it's been in my craft room for a while, I do not smell the coffee smell in it. But if you don't like the coffee smell, you can also use Tattered Angel's Glimmer Mist and, ooh, look at that. Dye your paper that way. I have a tutorial on how to dye fabric. Use the same method to dye paper. Thank you, Barb. How are you, lady? Hope you are well. Thanks for coming and thank you for your donation. All right, so I'm going to put that right here. I like it. I like it a lot. I think that card is too big. It is. I've got some of these thinner pieces. Here's one of Norella's cards. What else do I have in here? This one is Daisies. I kind of like that. I have this crazy colored envelope that was just in my stash sitting here. Oh, I just realized this isn't glued shut again. Come on. For some reason, I'm having an issue today. Must be the humidity. I kind of like the idea of this yellow, but it's not going to fit. It'll fit there. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll just pop it in the front pocket. And we'll put something else in the back pocket. I have a bunch of these odd envelopes everywhere. We could stamp some flowers on it. All right, we're at a point now that I need to get in high gear, I think. Stay. All right. I've got that daisy stamp that I used, that I fussy cut. Just kind of adding a little something to it. Okay. This will go in this pocket, okay, but it won't go in that far back pocket. So I need to make a card that is roughly 4.5 inches wide. So I had this paper out earlier. It seems I have a bunch of this green paper left. I have this black rose. I have this blue. I think I'll do this black rose. All right, so we said 4.5 inches wide. We can make it 7 inches tall, maybe taller. Let's see. Do we do 7? If I do 8 inches, let's do 7.5 inches. And we have another little piece we can use. Okay, it's round the corners. Okay. Your tea dyes. Oh, are you using flavored teas? We make peach tea, and I've been saving the tea bags so that I could use them to make a really strong batch of tea dyed paper. So I've got probably 20 or 30 bags that I've saved, maybe more. No, come on, find the pocket, Linda. There we go. So then this piece will go here. And this piece will go here. So that kind of gives us a nice little layered look. All right, we haven't put anything in this pocket yet. I happen to have a large 5x7 journal card here. That's that watercolor paper. I haven't used this Corner Roses stamp. We could use that on here. And what else do I have? This says I did this. Oh, you know what? I can stamp directly on there. How about today is full of possibilities? Today is full of possibilities. Let's put that up here. And then we'll add some distress inks to the page. Today is full of possibilities. That's a new stamp in my shop. All right, let's do some distress ink, but let's do it, let's do some distress oxide. And we're going to do blueprint sketch. And I'm going to get my blending tool here. kind of go around the edge. And then we'll add some distress inks to it as well. I'm in the zone now. Can't stop. Okay. Yeah, you can buy walnut crystals, walnut stain or walnut stain crystals. I think I like that. Let's glue that down. All right, we'll glue this down. There's so much in this journal. They're still saying no shipments to Australia. Okay, I like that. We have another pocket here. Oh my gosh. We have more pockets there. There's another tag I made earlier in the day. And then we've got this little spot up here. Did I glue it shut? No, I didn't glue it shut. I did cut this paper. Is it too... It'll stick out a little bit. We can also put something on the page. So we need some of the fussy cut pieces. Oh, here's a little birdie. Maybe we'll put the birdie on there. I didn't have one in this pocket, so I need to make another little something. You sure you don't want me to take this to next week? Oh my goodness, there's so much more I want to do to this journal. Okay, glue that there. This is going to go in here as a tuck spot. Or, what else do I have here? I have keep your face in the sunshine and you cannot see the shadows. I think that's what I'll do. Or, what I could do is put this down, put this on top of it, and have a pocket like that. That's what we're going to do instead. Then I don't have to make another journal card. Gotcha. Put that right there. Henry's going, hurry up! I gotta feed him. It's time to eat dinner. Okay, put that right there. This needs something in that pocket. And we need something in this pocket. So, what do I have left here? Since that one is kind of tall and skinny, let's just use this piece and we'll make it 8 inches tall. And then I need something to go in that pocket. I've got this yellow scrapbook paper that I'll cut at 7.5 inches tall-ish. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll cut off 2 inches. I'll fold this in half. And then we'll have some more writing space. Cut distress inks. All right, I ain't even looking at the chat. That's not straight. Come on. Oh, I was going to do that corner, just this one. I'm trying to use up all this scrapbook paper that I have so much of, and I think just adding even single little pages like this are perfect for writing space. Okay. We could do believe here in the corner. There is a text spot here that we could add to, and you know what? I've got this paper, so I'm just going to fold it in half. And it just gives us lots of color. It needs distress inks, but we're running out of time, so got pockets in there. Okay, I didn't do anything in this pocket yet, but I did cut this piece, so that'll go in here, and that flips out. We did have some more of Norella's fussy cuts here. I've got a mess going on. Chaos. Just chaos, let me tell you. I thought I had another little word. I've got some more dragonflies. That's not the word. Here's a little butterfly. To-do list. Ah, here we go. Some of Norella's words. Bloom wild, little blossom. How about we just put little blossom right here on this fold out flip page. Make it a little tiny, tiny tuck spot. Okay. And we put something in there. Flip this over. Oh my gosh, we still have pockets. Pockets everywhere. I think that's not tall enough. But I do have this one. Okay. So if I mark this where I think I want it to come to, which would be maybe right about there, we'll cut that real fast. Okay. Oh no, the phone is asking for a password. I hate that. My computer did an update and it wanted me to put a password on my computer. So now I got to go figure out how to turn that off because I do not like this computer to have a password when I turn it on. It's annoying. Okay, so that could go in here. That looks good. And, ooh, I have this tall, skinny piece of floral that can go on here. So let's glue that down. This is the inside back cover of the journal. Okay. So that we can get out of here soon, I'm going to try to rush. I think, I don't know, that's kind of stands out, but I kind of like it that it stands out. Man, this thing is getting heavy. All right, so I'm going to make this 5 inches by 7 inches. And we'll round the corners again. My arm's getting tired from reaching up. You know what I may end up doing is just making a little package with the scraps in it and sending that with the journal. How does that sound? Would you finish it? Be honest. All right, see you later. I know I didn't do bling. I haven't had time. All right. Okay, I like that. Let's believe in yourself over here. How's that? Okay, and I need a strip of paper. Oh no, where is it? Where is it? My handmade by stamp is missing. Oh, where is it? All right, well, we'll do that later. I'll find it and stamp it. Oh my goodness. This thing is crazy. Thank you, Eric. Hello. So glad to have you here. Hope you are well. Okay. Did I get all the pockets that have something in them at least? Pocket there. Pocket there. Pocket there. I put a little something up there. There is something in this one. We need to punch a hole in it. And I think I have a little scrap left. I need to add some distress inks to the edges of this. All right, I don't know what I'm going to do next week. I may make it a session of making ephemera. Would you like that, or would you want me to do another journal? I have the Bluebell kit from Norella printed, I think. So I could do that kit, or I could just make ephemera next week. All right, so I'm going to stitch across this really fast. All right, so that will poke out of our pocket here. And then we flip this over. So there's nothing in that pocket. And I'm looking to see. I have this purple piece. So what I'll do is fold this in half. And I'll trim off part of it because my pages are 8.5. So I just trimmed off an inch. Let's see if that's enough. Yeah, so that gives us a little something in there. We have a little pocket here. We have a pocket there. Go back this way. Go back through it. Oh my goodness, it's so full. Okay, I like it. I hope you do too. All right, let's do this. So we need to pick the winner of our last free raffle. And I think what I'll do is I'll end up making a little care package to go with this journal with some of my leftover bits. Okay, let's kind of clean move everything back out of the way. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do the raffle for the Artistic Stencil Club. So if you want to get in on that raffle right now, you can do it. Thank you so much, Morgan. Oh, you think it would be cool to mixing the out to sea and the under the sea kits? Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes, mix the sea kits. Okay, how many times are you going to say that, Robin? This is a new kit. This kit right here is new. It's called, what is it called? I just lost my mind what it's called. Little Blossoms. Little Blossoms. All right, so we're going to pick the winner who's going to get the Artistic Stencil Club. You're going to message me. Oh, I love the sea kits. Oh, thank you so much, Una. Thank you. And we're going to pick this. You're going to message me on my website at lindaisrael.com with which of the Artistic Stencil Clubs that you want. Do you want the current one, whatever month it is? Do you want one of the past ones? Just say, I want September 2019 or March 2020, you know, whatever it is that you want, okay? I'm giving y'all a second to get in. I'm going to get a drink. I saw it 2 different times with your name on it. Ah, you just bought one recently? Gotcha. Well, this may be it. It's one of her newest ones. All right. I think everybody's in the raffle, so pick a winner. The winner of 1 month of Artistic Stencil Club is Sherry's. I can't see it. Carvings. My screen is not big enough. Where is it? The combatants. Oh my gosh. Sherry's Carvings or Cravings. C-A? Carvings, right? Congratulations, you won. Message me on my website at lindaisrael.com after you create a user account and say which Artistic Stencil Club you would like. Congratulations. All right. So the last raffle is for this journal today. I believe we have met our donation goal. So thank you, everybody. These people have donated: Margie and Sherry and Robin and the Mrs. Edmondson and Janice Stevens and Terry McManera and Morgan, Sally Wallace, Nadine Wheeler, Ruby Lilly, Janice Brammer, Naomi Loravec, Morgan again donated. Thank you. Cricket donated. Rhonda Bennett donated. Barb Dingwell donated. Eric Halen donated, and Sam Spade donated. So if you donated, you're very welcome. Sherry Maxwell. Okay, good, Sherry. If you donated, when I start this up, it will be time for you to enter. Make sure I got the right one in here. This raffle, and we'll flip through it one more time while everybody's getting in on the raffle. So this journal is 8.5 inches tall. It is approximately 2.5 inches wide. It's not perfect. It's handmade. So, you know, when you look at it, you'll see that it's kind of wonky in some places. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. It has plenty of room to add more items to each of the pockets if you so choose. So if you could add more to this inside pocket here. This was scrapbook paper. In fact, scrapbook paper. I was trying to use up some different scrapbook papers. This is the iris rubber stamp, the envelope rubber stamp. This is one of the pages from the Little Blossoms kit, and I folded it in half. I took another scrapbook cardstock and had the Believe in Yourself, which is stamped on top of one of the ribbon duo. And then on the back side, I have the cone flower that I've watercolored, and then have Love Yourself stamped on another piece of paper. And this is from the June Stencil Club in here. And this goes in the top of this page in this pocket, which there's plenty of room to add more if you want. And then we've got this pocket here with the journal card from the kit, pocket from the kit, rubber stamp. Envelope is in the kit, and I stamped the inside of it with a little daisy stamp. So it would have a nice little lining on it. And that goes in here. This flips over. This is some handmade paper. I stamped it with the henna rose, used one of the embellishments from the kit. Thank you, Sandra, for your donation. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you so very much. And then I just left the inside blank so that you could do whatever you like. Just kind of put that in here. This is another one of the pages out of the kit. Thank you, Ruby Lily. Thank you, thank you, thank you. April's done, she says. Okay, done. Another pocket on this side, and this side has a coffee dyed on this side and stenciled on that side. I didn't add anything else to it. We were running out of time, so it just kept it pretty simple. You know me, I like to add things when I can, stamp-wise and whatnot. This was some watercolor paper that I had that's really handmade watercolor paper. And then I had a strip of it, the same paper, that I made into a tall skinny tag. And this was glued too short, or I could put another one in there. So if you got a long skinny piece, you could put that in there. Maybe if it's 1 3/4 inch or right at 2 inches. And then over here, we have a layered pocket. This is a pattern paper glued to a piece of sheet music. So that's a scrapbook piece of cardstock. This was an envelope that was laying on my desk, so I just popped that in there. These are some of Norella's images. This is Norella's, and that's Norella's. I made the pocket. I traced one of the others and made this pocket. Another piece of scrapbook paper. I used a piece of book page that I had sprayed with Tattered Angels. I showed how this little pocket's made on another page, but it's just a folded book page that I sprayed with Tattered Angels. And then in the pockets, I made different journaling cards using rubber stamps so that I could have a variety of different options to use throughout this journal. I've got a short one here. I took some Benadryl before we started the live, but I think I need more. This is another piece of scrapbook paper. This is one of the printed pages in the background. Rubber stamp here. Flip this over. This is a multi-tier pocket, so I used the same tag. Oh well. And then this was just a scrap of scrapbook paper that I just poked in the top here, just because we were running out of time. Over here we have another little journal card. That's from the kit. This is from the kit. This is a rubber stamp on a little scrap. And then this is a rubber stamp image as well. Rhonda, that's that stamp that you ordered. It'll be in your subscription box when I ship everything. And I didn't even finish this, but this is just another mop-up paper that we'll just stick in here. Another little pocket. I had paper clipped something to keep it from falling apart. The mason jar is in the kit. And then this was the scrapbook paper that I had left over. Rubber stamp here. All right. Scrapbook paper in the background. Scrapbook paper from the kit. And when I find my made by stamp, I will stamp on a strip of paper and glue that in here. I didn't put anything on here. I could glue this little rose at the top. I'll do that. I'll glue it real fast. All right, I must have had it wrong side up. I need to fill my bottle up. Okay, just kind of glue that across the top here. All right. Is everybody in the raffle? Ah, you left your phone going. Okay, yep, I'm still here. I'm running late. All right, so that is the front of the journal, and now here is the back of the journal. Because it's accordion fold, you get more sides. So this was a little collage we made during the live stream today. Scrapbook paper, music paper. This is one of the kit pages. I folded it in half. It was printed as an 8x10 photo, so it's smaller. And it's a little bit thicker because I folded in half and glued it together. Belly band that comes in the kit. More scrapbook paper. This has a little pocket in it. I thought I saw another little journal card. So I'll stick that in there. And then this flips over. And then we've got a multi-tiered pocket. In fact, there is a pocket at the top, but I didn't make a card for it. And it's not deep. It's only about this deep. And then we have this pocket here. We got another pocket over here. This one I put a handmade card, handmade paper, stamped, scrapbook paper, page from the kit, some leftover scrapbook paper pieces, rubber stamp, go this way, scrapbook paper from the kit of course, scrapbook paper. Over here, I added a altered paper clip. You can even see the junk mail that I used. This is a tag card that Norella has in her shop as part of this kit. This is the library card number 2 stamped on some watercolor paper. And then this is one of the tags. And I put that onto this pocket page. And then I use another piece of scrapbook paper to go in the scrapbook paper pocket. Flip that over. I showed you how I made this pocket during the live today. This is a journal card I made prior to the live. The tag is from the kit. This is a rubber stamp. From the kit, rubber stamp, rubber stamp. My thoughts linger here. And I just put that on top. Another little book page pocket, rubber stamp that says romantic. Nature is what you see plus what you think of it. John Sloan. I can't remember if it's nature is the name of that stamp. If you type out any of that phrase, it should come up. Another piece of scrapbook paper. Made a little journal card by adding the little ticket and then these little tear off perforated pieces underneath. We're almost to the end. Another pocket, another card that I made, and I just stamped again with the flourished bordered journal lines. I think is what it's called, stamp. This was a napkin over a book page, and then I used some junk mail to give it some stability from the kit scrapbook paper. And now we're back at the beginning, and it starts all over again. So you can just keep flipping back and forth. I know that Rhonda really loved her journal. She kept flipping through it. She's like, oh, it never ends. So, yay! Oh no, Margie. Well, I hope you find it. Any questions? So I think Robin's going to put in the notes what the suggestions were that you wanted me to do for next week. And I will work on that. I got to clean off my desk and reset. I'll probably, like I said, make a little goodie bag with some of the leftover bits that kind of match this kit so that you can have those. Julie says, petting. Lots of petting. All right, so we had Sandra, Sam, Eric, Barb, Rhonda, Cricket, Morgan, Naomi, Janice, Ruby Lily, Nadine, Sally, Terry, Janice, the Mrs. Edmondson, Robin, Sherry, and Margie. Margie gave $30. Thank you so much, Margie. Let's go to the giveaway. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 people. Wow, what a good crowd. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So we have one person missing. And I think April is in for somebody else. You know who you are if you got in for somebody else. I greatly appreciate it. All right. Your petting zoo, fluffy journals, Ruby says. Okay, for Naomi. Thank you so much, Robin. Thank you, thank you. I will pet it. All right, let's do the giveaway. It's been late. Thank you for sticking with me tonight. Or early morning if it's for where you're at, Julie. I think she may have already left. All right, let's pick a winner. The winner is Sam Spade. Congratulations, Sam. You won my journal today. But you can't have it. I'm going to keep it. You're in on 2 devices, Sandra. I saw it. I saw it. Yay, Sam. I love how this has turned out. Wow, it's amazing. It's so fluffy. What you what? I was just saying hi, Julie. Thanks for sticking with us. Well, congratulations, Sam. Woot, woot. It's been a while since you won one. Congratulations. Y'all, thank you so much for supporting me. If you would do me a great big favor, give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friend. Of course, leave a comment after I get off this live stream. Tell me what you thought about this project today. And if you have questions, please feel free to ask those questions. And again, I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Check out my shop. The links are in the description box. Feel free again if you have questions. All right. Remotely petting this journal, Margie says. You wanted to recreate it? Well, I hope you can, Cricket. Just sit down and have some fun grabbing some of your supplies. Of course, you're more than welcome to go shopping at my shop and Norella's shop to pick the items that you're missing that you need. Hint, hint. Oh, by the way, if you're going to buy something off of Amazon, please click on some of my links below. That'll take you to Amazon. You don't have to buy that item. You can buy what you intended to buy. But if you buy something using one of my links, I greatly appreciate it because I get a little bit of a commission. Alrighty, so let's get off here. Y'all have an amazing week, and I hope you're blessed beyond measure, that you get to do the things that you love and spend the time with those that you love as well. Alrighty, I'm getting off here. Bye-bye, everybody.